Hello everybody. The United States and Israel believe that by eliminating Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, the entire regime would collapse overnight. But instead, the opposite have happened. His elimination created more problems for the United States and Israel than solutions. Let's look at some of the main disadvantages for US. Number one, the global opposition. Ayatollah Khamenei was not only the political leader of Iran, but he was also a religious authority, a mujtahid, as well as Wali al-Faqih in the Shia Islam. What does this mean? Wilayat al-Faqih is a system in Shia Islam where, in absence of the true Imam, a religious leader has both political and religious authority to run the state according to Islamic principles. It means millions of Shia Muslims around the world follow him, not just in politics but in religion. So, if such a person is eliminated, it is not seen in just a political or military action. Instead, it became a religious issue. We have seen a massive protest across the world, including Pakistan and India. In Pakistan, some people even tried to attack US-related facilities. Reports said that more than 24 protesters were killed and the government imposed curfew in some areas. All of this has increased anger and hatred toward the US and leaders like Donald Trump amongst many people. Number second, internal stability. Washington often believes that regime change in Iran is possible and people will welcome outside help. And before the war, this seemed partly true because some people were unhappy and protesting against the government and Khamenei regime. However, war changes everything, and if a leader like Ali Khamenei is eliminated, it doesn't weaken the country, but instead makes people more and more united. Because war doesn't strengthen a position, it forces people to choose between a system that they may not fully agree with and a foreign power attacking their homeland. And in most cases, people choose their country. So instead of helping a regime change, such action actually destroy internal opposition and bring people together under one goal, defending their nation. And this created the extra pressure on US and Israel, and they start weakened psychologically. Number third, nuclear threat. The elimination of Khamenei created the concern about the nuclear fatwa, means a nuclear decree. For years, Khamenei had maintained a religious decree, a fatwa, stating that nuclear weapons are destructive for humanity. That is why it is prohibited, means it is haram in Islam. This had been the primary theological barrier to Iran's weaponization. Before that, Netanyahu said in his interview many times that Iran is very near to nuclear weapons. Yes, he was right, but Iran was not making use due to this fatwa. But after his elimination, his successor, that is his son Mustafa Ali Khamenei, is no longer bounded by his father's decree because Shia jurisprudence follow the living mujtahid. In a state of total war, the new leadership could issue a counter fatwa, declaring nuclear weapons a defensive necessity for the survival of Islam. By removing the man who forbid the bomb, the West created problems for themselves.